Do you get what I'm saying? We all famous. I drop my top right now and this big old brainless. Mama, I made it.
Welcome to the We Are Famous Show. I'm Simbo. That's my partner Sierra. Say, man, look, NBA All-Star Weekend. It happened. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna say rivalry is dead, but I thank God for Wembyana, Ant-Man, Cade Cunningham. Hey man, they came to play. They came to compete. The Rising Stars game, that was pretty decent. They was competing against each other. The 3-point shooting contest, it was pretty good. Damian Lillard come back from a Achilles injury and won, he won. Slam dunk contest, man, just stop. Just stop. Just end that, man. We could have did without that. We could have did without that. You know what I'm saying? That was terrible. But I was gonna come on this show and I was gonna say rivalry is dead, especially in the NBA. But again, thanks to them youngsters, I'm on pause right now. What's up with you though, homeboy?
Man, I don't know who the commissioner. What's the commissioner name right now? The new commissioner, the big
Adam Silver, and he sucks. He sucks.
He sucks, but I kind of like this concept because it made the game more competitive than what it would have normally have been if it wasn't this kind of format. To me, it made it a little more competitive.
I tell you what, it did, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I almost promised I wouldn't say this person's name. I'm not gonna say his name. If you're king, just leave the game, bro. Everybody else want to compete. He's like a dark cloud.
Why you always gotta make it about LeBron, bro?
I didn't say his name. You did.
You ain't got to. When you say you're a king, my king is Michael Jordan. That's my king. So quit saying my king. He's not even my generation or my era. But I'm gonna let you go and finish. But that's not my king. That's like me saying you're president. Do you like me saying you're president?
We all know it's not.
My president was in the building with his lovely wife on front row. And your president can't do nowhere. He get booed everywhere he go.
Your king, he puts a cloud over it. He didn't show up for media day. The whole reason that the public and everybody's talking about the All-Star game has been trash ever since the great Kobe Bryant decided to challenge him in the All-Star game, and he didn't accept the challenge when he was the face of the league at the time. It just set a tone. And so I agree with you. Even though I think Adam Silver, he's not the greatest GM, he had to fix the game. So the world versus Stars is one team, which was the younger generation in the NBA. Ant-Man, Cade Cunningham, those type guys. And then you had the Stripes, which were the older players like your king, LeBron, Kawhi Leonard, KD. I know KD just hate he's on that team, but whatever. So with that being said, man, the world, Wembyana, I used to compare him to Bol.
Mm-hmm.
I just said he just a light-skinned Bol.
Mm-hmm.
I take all that back. Take all that back. You know what I'm saying? It has nothing to do with you.
Yes, it does.
It has everything to do with Bol. It has everything to do with Wembyana. He came and he set a tone. And so the world didn't even play with their best players. SGA was hurt. Joker only played half of one game because he's just coming back from injury, so he didn't overdo it. And Luka only played half of one game. So the world was pushing the two other teams to the max without their best players.
It don't matter. You presented.
You missing my point. You're missing my point because you're so quick to disagree that you're missing my point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're missing my point. And so my point is, no, it doesn't matter. But what I'm saying is the United States players, hey, y'all are put on alert. Y'all are not the best players in the world right now. The best players in the world do not come from the United States.
You're right about that. You're definitely right about that. The world players are a whole lot better. But to me, they're a whole lot hungrier. Because like I say, we take it for granted We think we think everything's supposed to be given to us. Other people, when they come here, they got to earn everything, and they take it more serious. And the fact of the matter is, these players going out there, the world players, they take the game more serious. They might joke and do all that stuff over there when they playing each other, but when they come over here, when you're dealing with the best, you feel like you got something to prove. And every time they come over here with something to prove, they do what they're supposed to do.
When you at this level, you're right. When they growing up, they work harder. It's very clear and apparent. But when you at this level, your work got you here. They're just better players right now at this level. I mean, for instance, think about who I just said did not play for the world. SGA, the reigning MVP, the reigning scoring champion. He didn't even play. Luka barely played. Then I didn't even say Greek the Freak. Giannis, he didn't even play. You understand what I'm saying? So to me, their top two players didn't even touch the floor. And they still got beat by buzzer beaters by quote unquote the greats. You understand what I'm saying? And what I appreciated about that game more than anything, and it made me change. I never said Wemby was trash. I just said, he better ball a similar games, and I got that from Shaq, you know what I'm saying?
And that's your problem. Listen to other people. You normally one who listen to other people. You're a leader of all leaders, but all of a sudden you listen to someone else, and you quick to tell me I don't know nothing about basketball, but clearly you following somebody else, so clearly you must not know about basketball. You need to follow your opinion and quit going on opinions of others. Did I sound professional saying that?
I mean, you sound like an idiot, but with that being said, first of all, Shaquille O'Neal is an all-time great. He coached Bol or something to that degree.
No, he didn't.
And hold on, don't interrupt me, man. I did not interrupt you. He played with his son in AAU or something. So I'm not putting it past Shaq. Bol not trash, but this is not about Bol. What changed my mind about Wembanyama is not that his play changed my mind. That wasn't it. It was his heart. He hate to lose. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't think Bol possessed that gene. And that's the difference in them. It's not how good they dribble, how good they shoot. I'm not talking about none of those intangibles. What I'm talking about is the man's heart. Was pumping in there. He do not want to lose. He's taking on the challenge of being the face of the NBA. And tonight it proved it for me that, hey, this kid, he's going to win a championship. You know what I'm saying? I hope my Rockets guy don't get him out the way, because Wembanyama is coming and he's going to dominate. It ain't just because his height. He got the heart. San Antonio is building a great squad around the kid. I mean, De'Aaron Fox hit a game winner. They hold the squad, man. It's just a breath of fresh air. And my main guy showed out tonight. He won MVP of the whole thing. Ant-Man.
But he built different. That's another one who built different, though. He built different.
Yeah, I told you about Ant-Man. I told you about Ant-Man.
You didn't tell me about Ant-Man. We both agreed on Ant-Man. We both agreed. You did not tell me about Ant-Man. We agreed on Ant-Man.
Say, bro, you always ride my coattail. You always take things I say, regurgitate them. You know what I'm saying? Like you said something earlier in this. You try to hurry up and say it, and I let you say it. But if people are a fan of the show, they know you're a repeat artist. You know what I'm saying? You're a plagiarizer. That's all I want you to do. When you take things that I say, just give me my credit. Go ahead and say them with your passion you got, and then just at the end of it say, I got this from Simbo. Please. That's all I ask you to do.
It's a pot calling the kettle black. You want to say, I regurgitate you. You don't want to bring up when you regurgitate me, because you think that you're a little more I'm simplex and you're a little more advanced.
I give credit what credit is due. Like I just acknowledged Shaq. Shaq put me on the ball. See what you decide to do, CL, Carl Lewis, bricks from the bottom to the bricks to the bottom.
Get it right, dog. Get it right. Don't bone thugs and harmony me.
You sit up and you say things as if it come from you. You know what I'm saying? It don't. You know what I'm saying? You're a scroller. You scroll. You read this, read that, and that's how you're supposed to do. You do your research. You just a plagiarizer, and it's okay. But I'm just saying, you can plagiarize anybody you want to. Just don't plagiarize me. You understand what I'm saying?
But you want to give Shaq his credit. You D-riding Shaq, but then I was on Wemby from day one. You was on Bobo. Talking about they the same player. But you want to give Shaq his credit, but you don't want to give me my credit. Make your mind up who you want to give credit to. Now you sit there contradicting yourself.
There it goes again. Every time it seems like you learn a new word, you revert back to you two teacher classroom call. You know what I'm saying? Just because you thought somebody was better, I never say that you didn't say that. I'm just saying that he impressed me with his play. I'm not saying he's doing nothing different, or you said, I'm not saying none of that, homeboy.
He impressed you with that heart too. He showed you he got heart. Something that you can't.
You didn't know nothing about heart. You just saw height. You just saw height and all that. You didn't know nothing about his heart.
No. I knew he had heart.
He never showed that before tonight. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see it out of him.
That's because when somebody's not on your radar, you're not paying no attention to them. Just like right now, you think I'm not on your radar. So you don't pay attention to nothing I say. But a lot of stuff I say, it's on tape. You just don't want to pay attention to me because you feel I'm not on your radar when I say stuff. But I said it first. So give me my credit on saying it first.
Hey man, I'm in post. I'm in pre and post. This is our 141st show. You have never said nothing that I've regurgitated on 141 shows. I have never repeated nothing that you put out there. Nothing. You understand what I'm saying? If you go through those whole 141 shows, you go here, you repeat me all the time, which, I'm flattered. You know what I'm saying? I'm flattered that you do that. All I'm just saying, every now and then, just say, hey, I got this from you. That's all.
So you can be flattered, flabbergasted, or whatever you want to say. But I was on Wemby first. That's all you need to agree to, that I was on Wemby first. Wemby did a great job. And we both agreed on Ant Dog. You try to say I didn't.
First
Ant Dog, congratulations to MVP Ant Dog. He got his MVP and well deserving of it.
First of all,
I'm just glad a European fighter didn't get it. European basketball player didn't get it.
First of all, Wembanyama was the number one pick. It wasn't that you was on him; he's the number one pick. Ant-Man was the number one pick. You wasn't buying into Ant-Man. You was going with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Ant-Man is the MVP of the All-Star game, not Wembanyama. All I'm saying is Wembanyama got hard. He was upset that he lost. I can respect that. Because your king, he don't get upset. He just get upset when he's not the, star of the show. That's all. But all I'm saying today is this. I appreciate the world players making the United States players step up their competition level because they didn't want to get embarrassed by some foreigners, the Europeans, in an American sport. So I can respect that, hey, if that's what it took, congratulations, Adam Silver, by putting that wire in their back, because even the old schools came, even your king came out to play a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Even though they got their ass, belt their ass in the last game, them young boys put it on them beat them by 25, 30 points. That was sad, but It
ain't sad because they did what they supposed to do. That's what when you got them old players on the court, it's your job to retire their ass. So they did what they supposed to do.
Let me ask you a question. Name 5 players that was on the Stars team.
I can't. Not all 5.
How you know they was doing what they supposed to do? You don't even know who's on the team.
Well, they did what they don't matter. Them young players did what they supposed to do, right? It's your job to retire them old players and get their ass up out the league. That's your job. So it don't matter what their names are. It don't matter what the names are. They doing what they supposed to do. Get them old people up out of there.
Well, hold on. Let me text you the name so you can say them right quick.
You ain't got to text me no name. I ain't got to say nothing. You just tell me the name.
You give me my credit. But nah, man, Ant-Man on the cool. We just messing around now. But I appreciate Ant-Man and another youngster that totally impressed me. He have a great game, but he's definitely gonna be one of the top 5 players over the next few years. Is Cade Cunningham, play for Detroit. You know, he definitely understand the game. He play at his own pace. He's one to look out for. Detroit
I like Maxey and Cunningham both on that team, but I also like Wemby and Castle on on that Spurs team. Castle a beast too. People don't talk about it, but he's an intricate part of that Spurs team as well.
Yeah, Castle wasn't. Yeah, he wasn't in the All-Star game, but I understand. He was in the Rising Stars. He wasn't in the main.
Yeah, I'm just saying,
game.
before that team, he's an intricate part of that team. He gonna get his just due soon too.
You just compare. You just put 2-3 different people, different teams together, bro. Like, come on, you're embarrassing yourself, man. Maxey played for Philly. Cunningham
I'm
played
just
for
saying.
Detroit.
I'm just talking about young
Cunningham
players
played
in
for
general.
Detroit. They're not even on the same team. Well, you said they're on the same team.
Yeah, I'm just talking about young players in general. Young players on the rise that I like. I ain't mean to put them on the same team. I'm just talking about young players I like.
I forgive you. So what's your favorite young up and coming 5 young players?
My up and coming 5 young players would be Castle for one, the one I named.
All right.
Wemby, of course, gonna be on the list. They got a little cat. I don't know if he played for the Wizards or one of them damn teams. He's like 19 years old. I can't remember his name right now. I definitely can't remember his name, but he's on one of them Wizards team, one of them W teams. I can't remember his name. But Wemby, Castle, Fox not young. To me, Fox not young. I like Fox. But about all I can name right now off the top, since you put me on the spot.
Well, you got different levels. So
yeah.
I'm gonna say 20. I'm gonna say 25 and under. We're gonna break it that way. 25 and under. You got Ant-Man, Wembyana, Castle, Flag, Cooper Flag that played for Dallas,
right?
And I put Maxey on there right now, and Cade Cunningham. Cade Cunningham. I put Cade Cunningham on there.
Yeah.
So that's
but
a nice
you know what?
5.
On Dallas, what's the other kid, the rookie, come in from Duke with Flag? He's on that team. He's like 6'6".
He's not on Dallas. He's not on Dallas.
I think ain't he on the same team with him?
Nah, man. He played for Charlotte.
North Carolina. Charlotte. Yeah, okay. What's the name? Knuckle or whatever his name is?
That's his name. He played for Charlotte. That's what I'm saying, man. He acting like the drunk uncle right now. But
no.
I digress, bro.
I can't put him, but he come from Duke. He come from Duke too, right?
He's not top 5. Yeah, he went to Duke and he played with.
But he's a good player.
He's a good player, but I don't think he would ever make first or second team All-NBA. He might make third team. The people I just listed probably go be first team eventually. You understand what I'm saying? Then you got the 25 to 30. You got Luka, Joker, SGA. So I think we're in a good place.
We can't say Ja Morant no more. We can't say Ja Morant no more. We can't use his name.
Man, I mean, I was telling somebody today, Ja Morant, he in a space right now where personal things has overtook his professional things. How people look at him. The Grizzlies couldn't even trade him. Other teams didn't even want him. You understand what I'm saying? And so
too
now,
much baggage. Yeah,
you're good, but we haven't seen it. We still living off your highlights.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to turn your highlights into your reality, bro. Like, if I was Nike, and I don't like no man losing their money, but I don't even see how he still sells. I don't even see how he still sell tennis shoes. Like, he just had a drop. He had a drop of his new shoe, just came out. I don't even see how it sell, man. Dude ain't even on the court. He barely play.
Even before he got in trouble here, I ain't never heard nobody walking around say, I got them new brand new Ja Morants.
You ain't never heard nobody walk around say they got the new LeBrons. You ain't got to hear nobody walk around say they got the new LeBron.
I ain't never heard nobody say LeBron. But thing it is,
that's what I'm saying.
Even though you represent Houston, Texas, we represent Houston, Texas. You know how like everything you said, we didn't mention now Houston player about on the upcoming when we were just talking about that.
They're not. Shagun was in the game. I think Amon Thompson can get in that game if he develop him a jump shot. Shagun is one of the top 20 players in the league. He was in the All-Star game, but we were saying top 5. I could have extended out the list, but I'm not a biased person. So just because a dude played for my home team, I'm not gonna put him above somebody else that deserve the recognition. That's just who I am. You know what I'm saying? I take this real serious. Is he a top 5 player right now? No. Is he top 10? No, but he's definitely top 15.
Yeah.
You know, and that just hands down. You know, and he actually played a decent game today. He had a few assists. I don't think he got no buckets, but he fit. He wasn't like a fish out of water. He wasn't like you on this show with me. You know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I always make it about me.
I
But
already
look,
know. I already know. I'm
yeah,
gonna try to
this
beat the shit
sound
out of you
good,
when I
man.
see you.
But I am pleasantly wrong because I was coming on this show for to be like, hey man, it's trash. Don't look at it. But another problem I do have with the NBA, you know, hey man, y'all got to figure out what streaming service you gonna use. Like you got
So,
Peacock, Amazon, Netflix, ESPN. It's like, bro, you know, you got to almost be. First of all, everybody don't have all those streaming services,
but they
so
got to cater to
viewership.
everybody. They got to make it feasible for everybody to get it because everybody don't have these different things. So they make it where everybody is showed everywhere. So we don't
Well,
know
viewership.
we don't know what the overseas market like and what people have overseas. So they got to cater to everybody. But since we became
Well,
so
it's a
European.
world game. I understand that's a world game, but viewership is down because I did my research. Most people complain because they don't know where the game's at. You know what I'm saying? Used to just have it on TNT or ESPN. You know, now you got it on NBC, ABC, ESPN, which is ABC, ESPN, they're a sister network. But then you have special games. They got Monday night or Tuesday night games on Prime. Then you got games on Peacock. I mean, hey, your product not that good to have where the customer got to spend all this money just to see games. It just don't make sense. Then if you have the NBA League Pass, depending if, like, say I'm from Houston. If I get the league pass, it's blacked out in my area. That don't make sense.
We can't be talking about these channels, man. These stations, man. We might need them. We might be trying to do a deal with one of them. So don't be talking about them folks, man. We might be doing a deal with one of them soon. So quit talking about them, man.
Hey man, let me tell you something, homeboy. Let me tell you something. Talent cream rise to the top. You know, well, I can talk about a station today, and if the numbers on this show is doing what it's doing, they go cut a check anyway. That's just how they work. You know, scared money don't make money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm outspoken. You know, I'm gonna forever be outspoken. You know what I'm saying? So if that's supposed to come, sun don't shine, let the sun shine.
All right.
You know, so when your mind sitting out there, you be, ooh, hey, boss, hey, master, don't sit up there and talk about them people. Hey, man, I'm gonna say what I got to say, homeboy. You know what I'm saying? If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Now,
Well,
they might come to me and say, hey, Simbo, we like you, but we don't like CL. See, I ain't that type of dude where I'm gonna be like, say, man, I got to cut you for big Z because they don't want little CL, they want big Z. I ain't gonna do you like that, man. I stay independent before I cut you. Now, if I cut you, I'm gonna cut you because I feel like you suck. I'm not gonna cut you because
you've been
a
telling me
station
I suck
come and
since I've
say,
been on the show. So goddamn, you might well cut me now. You've been telling me I suck since I've been on the show.
hopefully you'll do better. If you knew better, you'll do better, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I
Criticize and
mean,
shooter.
hey, you was very demure tonight, man. I don't know how this episode gonna turn out. I'm gonna look at it. You know, if it's hard carrying this weight, but I gotta do what I gotta do, man. But look, if this your first time, don't make it your last time. You gotta subscribe to get notified, and remember, we all famous.
Acer, no chaser. Yeah.
Bitch, we told him chop.